Well, hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm Nina, the simple Kenyan girl, or you can just call me Nina. Yes. So, today is the big length hair review. Yes. And I just wanted to incorporate that with some few tips that I have learned along the way in my healthy hair journey. And it's natural healthy hair journey. Yes. And before we start, let the intro roll.
premiumbeat.com.
So if you usually follow my videos, you have seen the journey of this hair from when we started with rice water, and then we went to we've tried everything, let me tell you. But I came to discover some of the best products that I use on my hair that have actually really been a game changer. And this product, I have made it is out and I restock. So please DM to order or just DM for consultation so that we can talk about everything that your hair is messing you up or is letting you down in. So this is my third day from when I went for a trim. And you know, as you go for a trim, they must straighten it. And I have never straightened it from, you see the video that's on Instagram, I think that's January till now. So I decided now to just go for a straightening and a trim so that I can ensure that it's healthy. Another thing, ensure that your hairdresser knows what they are doing so that they don't just, because of jealousy, they just trim everything. Yeah, get a professional hairdresser. I don't advise on trimming yourself, especially if it's 4C, because it sometimes really shrinks and you can't tell where the ends are, or even if you blow dry it, you're not sure where the ends are. Yeah. So let's get started with the tips. Tips number 1. Love what you have. Love the hair that you have. Let's start there, because most people do not appreciate what they have. And if you are that kind of a person who just bugs your hair all the time, oh, this is how the oil looks. Yeah. So if you're that kind of a person who always is complaining about what they have, let me tell you, it will never get better. It will never get better, trust you me. Because one thing we are known as, we are told that we are God's creation, and we're supposed to appreciate how God created each and every one of us because we are different. Yeah. So tip number 2, know your hair type. What is your hair type? We have a lot of tests that you can try. There's that's the glass one is the easiest, that you can use with warm water and just a tip of your hair. Just a strand will do. It's not a lot. Imagine just a strand will tell you what you're expecting. What is your hair type? So if it lands on top, that means it doesn't absorb products very well. So there are things that you need to do to ensure that your scalp and your hair is absorbing products. If it's in the middle, it's very healthy. It absorbs products very fast, and it has downsides as well. It might not let the products stay in for a long time. If it's at the low end, low, it's called low porosity. If it is there, just know your hair can stay very hydrated and moisturized even within a week. But how is the scalp health? That's where we start. And one of the things that I came to realize is when your scalp is itching, our body reacts to everything. So when your scalp is itching, there are just two things. One, your hair is very dirty, or two, the scalp is really dry, extremely dry, and it needs some nourishing. So nourish the scalp. So for instance, my hair is at the top of the glass, that's low porosity, so it doesn't absorb products really well. But what I do instead is, if I expose my scalp to a lot of products that I'm not sure of, I'll get loads of dandruffs. And these dandruffs might as well cause a lot of chaos because you're scratching all the time. It feels nice, but at some point it starts disappearing with your hair. I just like that word, disappearing, because it gives you an imagination of what actually I mean. The hair goes. And I have struggled with my hair for a long time, but until I understood what it is that it wants or it needs, or what is something that I can do to ensure that I help it grow, that was one of the best times of my life, because my body, the body of the hair, just shifted. Another thing we forget very often is to give this part, the ends, some oil. Why are we denying that? Yeah, the strands needs oil as well. So yeah, my hair is on the low porosity area, and I have a lot of difficulty ensuring that oil gets in the scalp. So what I do is ensure that it is exposed to heat. By heat, I don't mean the sun, and I don't mean blow dry. No, I mean washing it with the really, really warm water, not hot, warm. So, and low porosity hairs do not need conditioners. You don't need conditioners. You just need a very intensive treatment. So after you shampoo your hair and you ensure that the scalp is on point, go in with a very strong treatment. It can be chemical, it can be just natural, like botanic clay. You just get in there and then you cover it up like a whole hour, just doing your things, going out the sun and stuff, so that it can just get absorbed. So from there, we'll just rinse it off, and then it's easy even to detangle from there. And then next step is just getting this is the best tip I've ever gotten so far. So from there, getting your leave-in treatment, just spray it as you're in the shower. If you have low porosity hair, reason being, as we said, the products don't get in the scalp easily. So when it's under the heat, it's easier when you're just massaging with the leave-in treatment. So from there, what next? After you put your leave-in treatment, moisturize with Cantu, anti-jerkies, just from your research, what is best for you. After moisturizing it, lock everything inside with your hair, with your oil, and that's the best part about it, because when you get out of the shower, you're like done with the hair, done. Now after like 2 or 3 days, that's when you're getting in there with some oil to ensure that the scalp is just well moisturized and taken care of. All right, that came out from nowhere, but that's what has helped me so far in maintaining from February to right now September without going to the salon and getting my hair blow dried. And it's actually really healthy and it's really strong. I can feel it is really strong. Next, categorize the products that you use. So if you know that you're on the low porosity area, what products will work best for you? Ensure you know that. So in this case, if you're on the low porosity, if you're on the high medium porosity, what products will work best for you? Because most people have really sensitive scalps, but their hair strands are in the medium category. So ensure that your scalp is really well taken care of so that it doesn't have bumps and it doesn't have wounds from exposing it more to maybe braiding or just manipulating it too much. And please give your hair a break. So like if you have just done a straightening or something, yeah, let it flow that day. But when you get back home, ensure that you have applied the oil like it needs and cover it up just like a baby, like pamper the hair. So that's one of the things that I came to realize. Once you do that, it is really easy for the hair to be very healthy and it will not disturb you. You know, something when something is unhealthy, it like stresses you out a little bit. But if something is healthy, you tend to forget that, oh, my hair is messy, my hair is da 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 da. So for instance, if your hair is a little bit messy and you have just done your blow dry and you have just done your wash and go, and then let's say it's the 4th day and you don't want to touch it or disturb it, just apply some gel on the edges and it will be good to go. So my go-to gels are Eco. You can never go wrong with Eco, the colorless one or the olive one, and Nice and Lovely. Nice and Lovely is like if you really want to go in there and style it up. Yeah. Next we have wash and clean the scalp as much as possible. So for instance, if you tend to get loads of scalp dandruff problems, the best way to go about it is ensuring that you know when do I get this? When is it the 4th day after a wash, the 5th day? That will enable you to keep track of how well your scalp is, how clean and healthy your scalp is. And then when you feel like you have what is it called, some wounds inside, please don't touch them, just moisturize them. They'll, after some time when you're just combing, you'll see them just falling off, okay? Because it can be really painful. I've been there, so I understand. Next is less hair manipulation. Please try as much as possible to not manipulate your hair as much. As I've explained earlier, it is really the best, it is really good to just let your hair be, because once you disturb it, it will disturb you back. And that's one of my mottos. Like, if your hair disturbs, even with my babies, like if the hair doesn't need to be washed, it doesn't need to be washed every day, but just ensuring that it's clean, the scalp is clean, and because that guy has a lot of hair, so I really need to ensure that I maintain it so that as he grows, he doesn't experience lots of these scalp problems like dandruffs, because sometimes we expose our kids to shampoos and conditioners, yes, when they are young, and then as they grow, they don't know even how to take care of their hairs, and now they start facing challenges and problems because they just started off in the wrong foot. Yeah. Next is treat your hair. Treatments. Ensure you treat your hair, whether you're in the medium, low, or high porosity. Ensure you treat your hair. Don't worry, he's fine. He just wanted to sleep there. Yeah, but I'm moving him, don't worry. Yeah, so treat your hair as often as possible. So for me, I ensure that I treat my hair every after 1 week or after 2 weeks. I ensure, so in a month it's like three times, yeah. Number 7, so this is where I come in. So if you need if you're like really confused, because sometimes before I got a grip of everything that I know, especially here in Kenya, and actually getting really great stuff and things that are not fake. That's the word. Yes, things that are legitimately good for your hair. Please DM me on my IG. Mostly on my IG, I'll respond quicker, or on my email, and then we can talk. I can refer you to some people and stuff, and yeah, and then you can buy my hair oil. Yes, and then you can tell me the progress. We can arrange on how it will get to you. Yes, and yes, I bought the right detangling brush. So the next video, God willing, will definitely be about the curls that we were talking about. Remember that the last video about hair, my curls were terrible. They were okay, achievable, let me say that. But to get to the high, better curls, this is what I was told I'm missing. So we will do that on the next hair video. Yeah, so I guess it's time for me to show you how long we are. Oh, and it's getting into the scalp nicely. I like it. Okay, let's start from here. From our first video, this hair could just get up to here, but now it's getting all the way up to here, and this is when my skeleton is straight up. Yep, it's getting to here, to my chest, the front one. Yeah, so let's look at the back one. Back side. Yeah, so that's where we are. That's where we are. Has it been easy? No. Would I advise someone to, if you love your hair, to get to this journey? Definitely. It's not cheap as well, but work with what you can. Yes, work with what you can. And please, I know a place where we can get, where you can actually save loads of your money. Just DM, book a consult, and then we can talk from there. I can refer you to some of these places. It's like a consultation, and then I give you forever contacts, and then your hair looks amazing. Yes, so if you have tried this hair oil or you buy it, please do a video about it. Let people know how it helps you. And let me tell you, this product will take you 2 months, and by those 2 months you will see the results of your hair. And by results I mean the scalp growing, like the hairline, like this part coming together, because this part had started misbehaving. That's why I stopped even blow drying my hair, but it's back, like full on back. So yes, so for the length, for the, if you're depressed, if you're stressed, you know, as as of this time economically, it's really easy to abandon your hair or just do away with it just because you feel like it's a lot. But no, consult, book a consult, and we can talk about all this stuff, and I can enable you to manage what you have, or a budget that you have, maybe that you can start off with. It's not a must to buy everything at once, okay? Yes. And then once you book a consult, and I'll send you your free, I'll send you a free hair oil. Yes, I'm really serious about that, because I really want you to be here happy with what you have, happy with your hair, happy that you tried everything that you can, okay? Yeah, so guys, I'll see you on the next video. Stay tuned, stay blessed, and bye bye.